Ouch. Doesn't feel good, those splinters coming our way. Maybe I should stop walking without paying attention. That might be a grand idea. So we could try and Serpent's Lash. I'm worried about the Elenoma. Splinter Spray is strongly reduced by armor, and that's definitely not our big thing. We're much more into the evasion side of the calculus. Let's see, Fear is unlikely to work, but could happen. This week you finished a Deep Elf, a Genie, and a Ghoul. Good stuff. Nice. Glad to hear it. Last week we did manage to win our Ode to Railbird run, our Human Fire Elemental Sif Muna. Went well here, but had a rough start to Kobolds, and now Stabold here, until this very moment, has been doing pretty incredibly. It's my first time playing with Wujian, and I'm very much enjoying learning some of the moves here. Let's do a quick Lash, because we can get a free attack onto the rider, and then step back. It's not too bad. Not quite as much damage necessarily as I was hoping, but it's something. You haven't been able to get the Railbird run, Sif is so much of a pain. I remember you mentioning, yeah, that it's not your modus operandi at the very least. I've loved some of the mixed opinions that I've heard in chat, or from chat recently, about Sif. Definitely a contentious deity to follow. Some people love them, some people hate them. But okay, I think we're going to resort to some of our evocables here. We can start with the Lightning Rod. Oh no, Goliath Frog coming out of the woodwork. Not exactly what I was hoping for. We can take one more step away. Box of Beasts, bring in a friend. Okay, the Wind Splinters miss us. That's very fortunate. Oh me oh my. Do I want to just keep retreating? Pretty close to being able to blink out if we need to ditch in a hurry. Invocations is where Sif's power is at. Yeah, the Channel Magic and even Divine Exegesis, depending on your spell list, are both pretty incredible. I like the Channel Magic because it's a bit more consistent than something like Behemoth's MP on kill. You know exactly what you're getting into as soon as you cast it, so I definitely did enjoy that side of it. Though I'm not one to constantly or consistently follow Sif Moon. I think I like my my mechanical gods too much who do interesting things. Gozag, of course, being my favorite. Greed is good and all that fantastic stuff. But back into the matter at hand here. If we're trying to survive, could blink scroll out, but alternatively, could try out Heavenly Storm. Gives us a bonus to our evasion. Should be able to kill everything relatively quickly here. It's a coin flip if you can hit us. Slightly better than a coin flip whether or not you hit us. Last but not least. Okay, about a third chance that you hit us, 2/3 that we dodge it. That's pretty sweet. I heard that they're changing Okawaru into like a duelist god or something. They are, yeah, the top tier god ability for Okawaru is changed to a solo me 1v1 mid kind of ability, which seems really cool, and I've heard great things. I think people have enjoyed the additional flavor being added onto the character. Okay, let's try out this Heavenly Storm. We go up to 30 evasion, which is pretty nice. In fact, we could even, should double check these numbers, down to 25% chance for you to hit, third chance for you to hit. That's cool. Oka still retains heroism and finesse as well. Yeah, no, seems very neat. Oh gosh, we must have made a lot of noise here. Elenoma also touched a tree and healed, much like we were talking about earlier. Not exactly what you love to see. Duel is beast with any amount of regen. It's like kill that dangerous back row enemy and heal like 60 health points or more with Ambrosia. Yeah, just any ability that allows you to remove yourself from combat has its own incredible usage for sure. But okie dokie. We're still exhausted, so we can't Serpent Slash. Still are at a bonus of 4 on the storms. That's not horrible. Unfortunately, if the bunyip hits us whatsoever, I'm gonna be very scared. Does move too quickly for us to potentially run away. A fear scroll works slightly better on the bunyip than these sons of guns. Let's go for it. Oh wow, and that actually hits pretty much everyone. And then I'm actually gonna kind of do my own thing, start walking this way. Excuse me, pardon me, don't mind me, friends. Just ignore me, heading towards the stairs. Oh, the bunyip made it. I don't know if I want to use another fear scroll, but it does save our life, can put us into a slightly more manageable position, I guess. Alternatively, Serpent's Lash just came off cooldown, so we could use that again to potentially murder something here outright. Heavenly Storm does make a lot of noise, so it's a bit antithetical to our usual sneaky play. Should have maybe thought about that a moment further before casting it. Let's do one last check. 26% chance to hit me, 40% chance, so pretty likely you hit me. Pretty likely you hit me with at least one of them, but no way guaranteed. I'm gonna walk up. Okay. Then could re-teleport. Especially if we use Serpent's Lash, we can actually get some free steps away instead of continuing to fight. So let's move to break line of sight. Gonna run out of teleport scrolls eventually, but today is not that day. Oh right, and the storm is still going. The storm rages ever on. Hello, my bunyip friend. Oh, okay, never mind. Just gonna ignore me and walk away. I see how it is. Not very cool of you, but I guess what can I say? So bunyip, there's our Spriggan friend. Either way, we just wanted to face them one at a time, and that's a big improvement here. And then this stairwell is not our best friend. Unexplored stairs though, don't mind if I do. Oh gosh. Please, sir, let me hit you. There we go. Being a little bit reckless in our tabbing there, but it all works out in the long run. Let's keep heading down. It's nice to see that some of the levels still asleep. I'll take that. Oh, dang it. I spoke too soon. I do not like this. I regret all my decisions in life. Serpent's Lash could be used for a free attack or to get us slightly further out of here. I mean, if we step up, you both probably attack me. Then I can double step back to dry land, potentially get to the stairs. Hydra's probably going to follow me up. Bogbody's going to start launching some bolts of cold, though hopefully our evasion is high enough that that's not too much of a problem. Let's try that out. Ooh, right, our spin attack actually worked out relatively nicely there too. Let's see. Another bunyip coming from the back line here. Don't love that. Let's Serpent's Lash. Get a couple of free hits as we walk on by. Then ideally, we can just bring a couple of you upstairs. Much better, even though I'm still not happy about it. Because we are not necessarily gonna make it out of here in one piece yet. Not guaranteed that for our future. About a third chance to hit. About a third chance to hit each of the 5 times, so very likely you can hit a couple times from the Hydra here. So, what can we do? I guess Alligator is no longer fast, so we could take a couple steps. We just want to refresh Serpent's Lash here, essentially, is what I'm hoping for. What I actually kind of want desperately is an Amulet of the Acrobat. Because I feel like being able to just walk around enemies Does the spin attack count as a canceling of acrobat? That's a test I want to go through. Unless anybody in chat knows off the top of their head, of course. Then I will gladly value that opinion over my random hypothesizing here. But I'm very curious. If it doesn't cancel out the dodge bonus from Amulet of the Acrobat, I could see that working in very cool and interesting ways with Wujian. You always make it out in 2 pieces. I'm always scared that that's going to be the case here as well. But still not out yet. We have Serpent Slash as an escape or as a free attack. Potentially even a couple free attacks, though we'd be risking everything by stepping in here. 2 free attacks on the alligator, though. I guess we're not benefiting off the short sword of speed very much when we use our spin attacks, so that's maybe a bit of a detractor towards using the short sword of speed in the future here. Interesting. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to Serpent Slash, take a few free steps, and then I can throw a Curari Dart at our alligator friend, slow them down. Hydra's only fast while they're still in water. There we go, now they're back to normal. And is there anything I wish to do? We could head towards this teleport trap, hope that it saves us. Having to spend way too much thought on each and every encounter here because of the silly decisions that we made previously. Could use something like a lightning rod or an ice blast. Just try and dish out enough damage to finish this fight in one piece. It's the danger of the evasion build though, where I know all it takes are a couple bad dice rolls, and we are actually in lethal range this entire time. So alternatively, Fear Scroll gets them off my back. Potentially for long enough. I don't actually know if that's guaranteed though, because they're between us and our way out of here. Oh, I'm going to put way more thought into this than I should. And plain tired, I will gladly alleviate some of the blame too, though, hey, most of you have seen me play before, you know that it's not completely just being tired right now. Sometimes I just do things that are flat out unintelligent. Risky and wild. Okay. Instead of just hypothesizing about it this whole time, maybe I should actually do something with my life, eh? Could pull out all the stops, condenser vein, lightning rod. Just wheel and deal, go for the kill. Seems kind of wasteful though. So I'm instead going to use lightning, see how that does. Decent chunk of change, though maybe not enough. I guess ice would have potentially slowed everybody involved. That would have been nice. 5 heads for 18 is way too much damage. Oh my gosh. Guess that's 90, right? Potential 90 damage on the worst of rolls. That's what I mean by just a few unfortunate die here and we're immediately in the soup. Interesting. Oh me oh my. Let's go with fear. Hit them off our backs as we try and sneak around the perimeter here. Ideally, nobody sees this coming. Okay, that worked. Not my favorite way to have to deal with the situation. We went from having a plethora of fear scrolls to using them up slowly but surely here. But that is why they're around. Save our lives in the process. And maybe, just maybe, we'll be in a comfortable enough spot to finish the rest of the fight. Hydra? Excuse me? Where'd you go? Sir? Sir, I need you. Huh.
Hydra friend took a long trip after we parted directions. Holy crap. Maybe they were scared for an abnormally long amount of time. Let's get out of the water here. Technically in lethal range for the majority of that fight, which is wild to think, but the odds of rolling the bare minimum on your armor class checks, will they roll maximum on damage every single time? Not exactly a likely outcome. So I don't feel horrible about our attempts there. Let's see, this is probably a half-decent stairwell to go down next. Excuse me, friend. Short swords don't cut off heads, right? No, they do not. Fortunately, they're considered small enough to just puncture the hydras instead of slashing off heads. Otherwise, we definitely would have been in trouble for a lot of these. Would have very much regretted getting rid of our dagger. Actually, not getting rid of it. I guess it's sitting right there. Would you look at that? Well, I do want to free up a spot in our inventory for this buckler. Because while we're using a one-handed weapon, we probably should throw a little bit of experience into shields. Oh yeah, we're just training dodging right now. And it's hecka expensive just to get to the next level. Well, Scrolls of Amnesia. There we go. That's something that I'm carrying around for no reason. There's always something. You just gotta remember what it is. But we should get up to 5.6 skill relatively quickly at this stage in the game. We can focus that down. And on the flip side, maybe go back to training some fighting and some evocations. Maybe even some stealth. In fact, maybe evocations and stealth, I think, we'll put on in the background for now. See how that treats us. Beautiful. Getting a couple of free stabs there with the movement. Finally, it's been so long since I actually got to backstab something properly. Feels good, man. Feels good. Oh, you, friend. Nope. Okay, never mind. Swamp Dragon, though. We will, again, get one of the rare bona fide stabs. Love to see it. Against 2 targets, we might as well get some slash attacks as we move. It's a lot of hydras so far. I don't think we're on Liurnin Flora, though. I've been paying a lot of attention to the overall layout. I've mostly been in sheer panic mode. I don't think we can take on the Liurnin Hydra, but it looks to be more of just a generalized dragon floor, as it were. So that's not too shabby. Free attacks here. Oh, I don't really want to do so by going into the water. That's probably not a great move. Kill you. And interesting. Got some foxfires hanging around. Oh wow, max health about 132. Never really thought of that before. Only deals 1 damage though. Don't mind that whatsoever. And then we will Serpent Slash, free attacks, free attacks, free attack one last time. Beautiful. Absolutely lovely. Nope. You don't see me, I don't see you. If I don't see you, you don't exist. Everyone knows this. Looking a bit more concrete here at the very least. A little bit of poison making it past our resistance, not a huge deal. We'll definitely get out of the water, unstable footing and all that. You know the drill by this stage. Not too shabby. I puncture you again and again and again. It's weird using a short sword of speed here. It's definitely giving me some misconceptions over the turn. It's the haste dilation effect, I think is the way I've put it in the past. Where the faster your character moves or attacks, the longer everything seems to take because you're just getting in so many attacks. And especially after coming off of a more caster-oriented run in our human,
I'm used to not even being trained with weapons, so attacking at like once per turn on a good day. And now here we are attacking 3 times per turn without any haste or anything. Ain't got haste or nothing on ya. Ooh, okay, some lucky rolls against the Hydra pals there. In fact, no, I'm done. Oh crap, it noticed me, of course. Oh, we almost got away. Weren't for those meddling Hydra pals. Well, this stairwell is at least safe now, so we can unexclude it. No reason to give it a bad rap any further. And slowly but surely working our way through the majority of the swamp dragony vault, as it were. Ooh, shambling mangrove. I'm not a fan of. I'm gonna serpent slash you for sure, friend. Step back, step forward. Do get some free hits there, but I don't know if it's enough. Jeez. A lot of bugs. Don't paralyze me. Stop it. Sirs, please. Don't do this. There we go. Much better. Swamp dragon moves in and out of view. Dang it. Oh, we were so close to getting out of this in one piece. Well, in that case, I mean, we could potentially serpent slash against you. Don't know how I feel about that. Might just have to drink a heal wounds potion just to play it especially safe here. Make sure that we get out in one piece. Hum-de-dum. 30% chance to hit, something like that. 27%. Okay, so we're pretty close. Oh geez, choking on my drink a little bit as I try and talk. Not great. So we're technically like just in lethal range at our current hit points. It's not horrible. As long as you don't get further poisoned, which probably will, don't get me wrong. Let's go 1 Cure Wounds potion, and I think that will actually be enough to take you out, because we can Serpent Slash, free attack that we missed because of unstable footing. Right? Of course. Let's try that again. Getting pretty close to lethal, but not quite. No chances you hit me. I don't believe it. Never doubt in my mind. Perfect. Oh, me oh my. Still at least totally safe in each of those, even though it feels sketchy in a lot of ways to be that low health against a dragon of all things. And you'd think I didn't have this poison resistance ring on based on the amount of stupid hits that we're taking. But we can get some free steps with Serpent Slash, which allows us to slash out at all of our enemies here as well. Not too bad. I'm using a lot of piety, I guess. So I should potentially give that slightly more thought than I have been up until this point. Oh my gosh, no. Dang it. Dragons are smart enough to actually let each other through? I don't believe it. Never a dull moment. Could use free movement to get across the water, but it doesn't quite bring us to dry land. At least not with a solid route back to our stairs. Wow, I've a bit of an issue on my cheek. I bit through my cheek a little bit eating the other day, or just yesterday, I should say. Been fine this whole stream so far and just aggravated it in the last second. Perfect. It's exactly what I need to survive with this character, another distraction. But hopefully we'll be a-okay in the long run here. Serpent Slash is kind of expensive to use as just an escape. I mean, if we wall jump, we can head that direction. Can you go diagonal? It didn't seem to be working earlier. That might be worth something worth checking out in the future. But for now, until we're in lethal range, I don't have to worry about Serpent Slash. I can instead... Okay, now we're kind of in lethal range. But they can't catch up to us. They're not hydras, they're not fast in water. As long as we don't get too much more poison running through our system here. Now a Serpent Slash gets us there. So let's do it. Goodbye, friends. Hope to see you in the next life. But all things considered, we should be able to fight off 2 swamp dragons, no problem. Even a bunyip coming in for support at the end here shouldn't be a big deal. Oh, until we roll badly. Holy crap. Now, if that's not the picture-perfect icon of the variability innate in a dodge-based build, I don't know what it is. Holy crap, that took like all your HP. Exactly, and we fought, what, 5, 6, maybe even 7 bunyips up until this point, usually in groups, no problems. We even took a few turns against this buddy. It only takes one bad set of rolls to immediately throw everything into reverse, full panic mode enabled, adrenaline coursing. Oh me, oh my. Oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh, panic. So, I mean, if we want to play it safe, it's just going to be Serpent Slash, step out, step upstairs. Let's not be silly, shall we? We also hold on to this final lash going up and down stairs. That's interesting. Because then we can go down. We have a free move at our disposal at some point here. Let's take you upstairs with us. And then I lunge at you. Okay, we know we're technically in lethal range here, which is not good. Not good. Let's blast you. Perfect. Dumb bunyip. Never a doubt in my mind, of course. I wasn't scared or nothing. Definitely no way. I was confident. Confident in our competency. Oh gosh, constriction. Oh gosh. Spoke too soon. I think I do want to just keep retreating while we're at decent health here. Constriction will occasionally be stopping us from walking away, so it's a nice guarantee for some level of security. We immediately run away, and if I just take you on your own, Shambling Mangrove, I'm a much happier camper. Perfect. Thank you kindly, friends. It's nice when they queue up. I know we've mentioned this before, but it never stops being true. When they form orderly lines and do all our work for us, you gotta appreciate it. In fact, let us put on this buckler now. Oh, that is a wacky looking buckler. Interesting. Has some cool spikes on it. Not quite matching the rest of our outfit, but it still looks pretty nifty. So we run into Nicola. Hello. Swamp 4 has been quite the adventure, friend. I mean, we can silence. So we could potentially fight you. It's still going to be a tough fight. +4 rapier of electrocution. We do not have resistance, I believe. That is, in fact, a negative. So ignore me, sir. Don't mind me. Excuse me. Pardon me. So sorry to disturb you. Okay. What can we do instead? Should potentially just switch up where we're fighting if things are so sketchy all the time, but we're on the cusp. Whether that be the cusp of death or the cusp of a ruin, who can tell at this stage? Definitely one or the other, though. Let's see, we do have like Box of Beasts, Condenser, Vein, Lightning Rod. We have a lot of tools at our disposal. Even Curari can keep him at max range. Though ideally, we do want him within the sphere of influence of our silence, if using that scroll is the method that we decide on. Hello, my bunyip friend. Oh, no, I didn't want both of you as the thing. Very much just wanted one of you. Not cool. In fact, bunyip alone, as we've discovered, can be scary. Serpent Slash. Gonna get us out of trouble once more here. I'm spending way too much PD. on just escaping, but I'm also surviving, so be that as it may. Oh, please, bunny up. Follow me. Yes, okay. But don't kill me is the thing. Okay, it was a two-parter deal. I know I didn't leave it up front from the first moment, but the bunny up understood, it seems. I want some of the risk without any of the actual danger, you know? Wouldn't that be nice? Also, is there still going to be a Liren hiding in here? Oh, no. But we do get the rune. He's done it. Wait, what? Stop. Just leave. Goodbye. No. No, no. No, thank you. I'm not buying what you're selling, Nicola. No, thank you. There we go. Hey, would you look at that? Got our first rune, and it wasn't even a problem. We weren't scared. Didn't have any issues. It's that easy, that simple, folks. Let's take a look at our money here. Ooh, we do have enough for the fancy ring that I desired oh so much, so let's head for that now. And then we can finish off, at least for the rest of tonight specifically, with maybe something a little bit more manageable, as it were. By which I, of course, mean clearing out the regular dungeon. Once you make it through one S branch, it's such a breath of relief, a sigh, to head back out into the regular dungeon. I hope I'm not jinxing it. Maybe I should be a bit more careful as to what exactly I'm saying here, but I believe in my heart of hearts it will be okay. Let's put on this. It does give us a nice bunch of resistances across the board. Always love to see that. Stealth is still looking pretty good. Let's head out. Just a D10. Oops, not to a hatch. That's not exactly what I'm looking for. D11. And into new territory. Which again, hopefully, feels like a bit of a cakewalk after what we've been through recently. I mean, if with stealth stabs like those, definitely will be. Don't get me wrong. Oh, I was hoping for a few more combo style attacks, but is what it is. Not too shabby here. Anytime you completely eviscerate something into an exploding pile of chunks and goo, can't say it was too bad of a day. There we go, just absolutely cruising. Much better way to end our night, making sure I'm not putting myself in risk, especially since our other S branch is Snake, I believe. And anyone could tell you, I have a recent anecdotal bias against Snake, seeing as I've lost many promising characters there. Constriction is a real pain in the rear. Okay. Do I want to fight here whatsoever? Nah, probably. Should be fine against some base level slimes. Technically, if all of them hit for max, that would have been lethal, but very low odds of that specifically happening, so don't mind me. It's also a decent strategy to walk through here in this slightly safer format, if just to regain some of the piety that we spent constantly using Serpent's Lash throughout the end bit of swamp there. Good old swamp. Hello, my vampire pal. Never mind. Goodbye, my vampire pal. And let's get Slash in here. You spin an attack. So cool. Just the visuals alone are incredible. Don't think anybody can deny that Wujian followers probably the coolest fighting style of the majority of dungeon delvers. Like, sure, it can be pretty awesome in its own right to call down the elemental forces of nature to smother your enemies in a blanket of fire, but also pretty nifty this way, right? So, Francis, can I kill you? That throw icicle is gonna hurt. Iron shot's definitely gonna hurt. We do have decent evasion, so ideally not gonna be a complete issue. If we Serpent's Lash, we can step definitely get one free stab. Alternatively, we can step, then we might wake everyone up. I'm gonna step. Don't do me dirty. Francis is dead. Beauty. Absolutely fantastic work.